Welcome back to BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. Y'all already know if the topic is hot, I'm on it. I gotta get a chair that doesn't squeak so much. Anyhow, listen, I did a video, right, about Judge Mathis and his wife. And I said some things like, in her grown-ass age, she's filing for a divorce. You can't trust these women, all this other thing. There's nothing in marriage for men. You know, you got to be careful. You give all these years and then you end up like left kind of thing. Maybe his teely-weely is the word that we use as Jamaicans, teely-weely, to keep it clean. Maybe his little head ain't working as used to anymore. You know, these are things that happen in life, and some women, they leave and some women, they stay. Anyways, the headline recently said that Judge Mathis and his wife are still going strong. And I felt the need to actually do a sit-down video on that topic. Judge Mathis and his wife are still going strong. I was so quick to put out negative that I feel like I need to be equally speedy putting out the positive. So since we did that video on this channel about Judge Mathis and his wife breaking up and, you know, their marriage looked like it's coming to an end, they've reconciled. They are together. They've been seen together at many events, family functions. They have a long history, many years together. They obviously are in love. They show or seem as if they love each other. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. Now, one person said that marriage is hard work, man. And if they work through the issues and decide to stay together, then I'm happy for them. What I realized is this. Even after putting so many years into a marriage, there's a whole host of single women out here, and a lot of them are bitter for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe somebody promised her a dream. Maybe, you know, she got wronged. She ended up in a divorce because she got cheated on. That's the #1 reason why women run to a divorce, is because their husband cheated, right? Maybe she feels jilted, bitter, whatever, but there's always like a host of women out here who are ready to welcome any woman back to the streets or back to single life. Yeah, girl, get rid of his ass. Come on, let's go, let's go. Time for you to live your new phase of your life. This woman is too old to be doing all that new phase of your life stuff, right? She got crazy history with her husband. And the funny thing is, through all of that, she never said he cheated, he abused me. She never said any of that. She never said, think about this. She never said he cheated, he abused me, he's a manipulator, he is a womanizer, he is disrespectful. These are the things that I consider serious. Like, are you a cheater? Well, bro, if you're cheating, don't expect her to stay, you know? You wouldn't stay if she was constantly cheating on you. Are you an abuser? Well, shit, that goes without saying. Nobody wants to be abused. So if that's on the cards, I would expect her to leave. Are you a manipulator? Are you disrespectful? Constant disrespect breeds other things and opens the door for other things to come in or go out. That's common sense for grown people. So once she didn't say any of those and it all came down to her just feeling the way she felt, I think it was TMZ or some other news media house stopped Judge Mathis at the airport as he was getting off a flight and heading to his house or heading to another business adventure. They asked him, you know, how's it going with the marriage? Because your wife has filed for divorce, and she actually filed for divorce. Judge Mathis said, man, that's my wife and I love her. And, you know, basically the man was just saying this. Not in these words, but this is what I got from it. She's my world, okay? She means the world to me and she is my world. And none of this I have or have accomplished could have been done without her. There was a part where he said she held me down, basically. She kept everything together, which gave me the space to spend hours and hours and hours every day curating, doing what I did or had to do to establish what we have now. So Everything I got is owed to her, and I don't want her out of my life. She's feeling neglected. She's feeling like I've gone on without her kind of thing and detached from her, and I'm gonna have to make that right. And it's hard. It's hard. You know, they say to women out here, you want a busy man. I mean, you want a rich man, or you want a man like the common saying many sisters are out here saying today, I want a man who pay all the bills. Or I want a man who makes enough to take care of the family so I don't have to be over here worried about with the light bill and the phone bill and the mortgage and the this and the that. And we got to live in a nice house and we have to this and we got to this. And he has to be able to provide that and that. Well, guess what? Those kind of men don't come not busy. That type of man is busy as hell. He probably wakes up at 2 to 3 in the morning. He probably has like 12, 14, 15-hour days on a regular basis. So if you're looking for the kind of man that's going to cuddle up on a couch with you every evening, leave at 7 o'clock in the morning from home, you know, after y'all had some morning nookie, and then be at work by 8, and then he is home by 5 in the evening to help you make dinner and help you read books to the kids and do their homework, and then y'all cuddle up on the couch before you go to bed and watch a Netflix series, then you're not looking for that kind of man that you keep talking about. Those guys don't earn in that space where they're able to provide that type of life for you, right? So in other words then, if you're looking for that type of a man and that type of a life, you're looking for a busy man. And you're going to have to accept that some things he's not able to do because he has to generate cash income and solidify your family financially. By doing what he does, it's going to require a lot from him. And in Judge Mathis's case, that's exactly what it is. He clearly said, man, things got busy, basically. You know, I had to be on a flight to here, then on a flight to there, then we're filming this, how many hours a day, then I'm on a red-eye flight to this, we're filming that, then we're back over here for this interview and for that talk show and this, and you know, she got left out. She got left, just sitting there. I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but if your husband is that busy, you should make yourself busy and productive too. I don't know. Pursue your passions. Start a business. Do this, do that. Go out with your girls. Do something else. But that wasn't the agreement between them. And you can't put your life on everybody else's life. If that man's wife gave him an ultimatum and told him, listen, I'm going to give you this many years. This is who I want to be for you, and this is who I want to be for me. This is where my joy will come from. A lot of women do that, right? Two successful men. They are his helpmate for real. So I'm going to be here, but I need you to remember that I am here because I'm going to help you. I've seen these women. They're out there. Great women. I'm going to help you to climb that ladder. I'm going to help you to achieve all the success in the world. I'm going to help you to be the greatest you will ever be. Because that's what I'm here for. But all I'm asking is you don't forget me on your way up or when you get there. And what happens is, we've seen it. A lot of the times, men don't finish with who they started with. And it leaves behind a lonely, bitter, more mature in age, older woman because she's given all these years for him to be where he's at. And he is so invested in that he has built, with her help of course, but he has let it consume him to the point where he is forgotten. So Judge Mathis, I think at this point, he knows now that he's probably going to have to say no to some of these contracts. I mean, you've been doing this for a while, bro. And I know you're a frugal guy, an intelligent person, well invested, financially secured. So it's time to like take mama on that cruise. It's time to like say no to everybody for like a good month and just disappear. Go off the grid. Go on a vacation. Go see Jamaica. Go somewhere. Go to St. Lucia. Go through the Caribbean. Barbados, Antigua, Barbuda. Go Trinidad and Tobago. Go travel with wifey. If that's, you take her something, do something new. That's always exciting, right? Doing something new. I mean, after you hit a certain age, it's kind of like, what haven't we done? But that's the adventures of life. Find new things to do together. Keep it spicy. And I love the fact that they are doing exactly that, right? Somebody said, why go back to the streets when you're in your 60s? Come on now, stop it. Another person says, I know why he came back. He came back because it's cheaper to keep her, because they have too much invested. So if she leaves, all their children are adults, so he won't be stuck with that $50,000 a month child support payment like Tyrese and these guys, right? But he'll damn sure probably have to pay alimony, and he will damn sure probably have to split everything he earned straight down the middle 50-50, because he built everything he had, or he has now, with her. So the courts will say that she is equally entitled. But hey, if you build all that and she leaves with half of it, okay, she's sitting over here rich, you're sitting over here rich, but your marriage didn't work out. Your lifelong partnership, your vow, your commitment before God and man, that broke, it shattered, it didn't work out. So all that material stuff that you're gonna die in a few years and leave behind anyways, that means nothing. What means something is to be able to enjoy life with the person you built all this with. That part. Imagine that. Imagine sitting back in a 7,000 square foot mansion talking to your partner about, yo, remember when we were in that 1-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn? Yo, yeah, and they used to bust gunshots outside the window all the damn time, right? Now you got to drive half a mile up my driveway half mile long, just to get to my mansion. Now we, look, babe, look at us. Look how we living. And please, let's not talk about money, because we are so good. You know what I mean? Our investments are this or that or whatever. The bank accounts are looking however, and we're still here loving each other. We're still here, and God has blessed us to where we're still healthy and strong enough to enjoy all this. And we still have each other. So shout out to Judge Mathis and his wife, and thank you for being an example in the black community. Let me close this video by saying this. In the black community, right, we have accepted divorce. Like back in the day, divorce was shunned upon. That is why it was not done so often. I know a lot of people with their modern day mindset are going to say, nah, it's because women started getting their jobs and higher education and making more money than men. Now we got our own things. You got your own things and you don't have a family, then you have nothing. You know what I mean? You could go romance your big ass custom king size bed and hump on all your nice furnitures and stuff. And what does that do for you? Right? You have nothing to love you back. Nobody to love you back. Because all that material achievement cannot love you back. Your degree cannot love you back, or your accomplishments cannot love you back. Right? So we have accepted now on a regular, okay, listen, this shit ain't working out. I'm out. Bye. Peace. And we're off. On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one, until we become desensitized to breaking up. And it's like, yep. If his hair flies wrong in the wind on Monday, I'm getting a divorce. If he speaks to me in the wrong way on Tuesday, I'm getting a divorce. I don't even like how he been for the last week. I'm out. I'm cheating. You know, I don't even like how she be saying this and that. I'm going to go find somebody else to talk to. That kind of stuff. And then it ends up being, we're falling apart. And the family structure that we know from the past no longer exists. That is why we have so many lonely people out here, especially for us and our people. A lot of them dysfunctional, going to prison, you know, going through the correctional facilities, from juvenile facility all the way up to adult facilities. Just dysfunctional, messed up families, because nobody is willing to sacrifice enough to hold it all together. Where are the grandmamas where we still go on Sunday, everybody got to go meet at grandmama them house? Where are the grandmamas and granddaddies that be saying, bring my grandkids over. You can leave them Friday night, Saturday, I'm going to take them to church on Sunday. You come pick them up back on Sunday. And then these kids grow up with stories like, I used to spend a weekend at my grandmama house with my cousins. Where's that? A lot of us are not creating that anymore. Right. So shout out to him and his wife for showing us that, listen, issues come along the way, but you work your issues out and you build your relationship stronger. Let's end this video by saying this. A relationship that has never weathered a storm is not really solid. The best relationships are the relationships that have weathered a storm. I don't know if you ever seen a storm happen and you seen a boat out to sea and the big waves crash on the boat and the boat like is about to flip over and is going through it, and you know the sails are torn up, and then by the end of the storm the boat looks battered and beaten, but the boat's still afloat, right? Those relationships that weather storms, that come through with a lot of love and a lot of forgiveness and a lot of same mindset, like, you my person and I'm not letting go of you in this storm, this life. You mine. And the other person says you mine too. Those are the best relationships ever. And I think that's what Judge Mathis and his wife got. So shout out to them, man. I love seeing it, and let's see more of those. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.